Okay, we have modern or chromite presses, and most people are calling them chromite presses now, at least the people that are new and have chromite presses. We've had difficulties in that many of the similar parts have different names. We'll have a chuck screw, which holds the die in the die box, or we'll have a die box bolt that is held in the chuck. We have a sliding table and chuck for a die box or a chuck. There's a lot of different terminology that's used, and we have to be able to be all on the same page of this stuff. But as long as we all know that a chuck screw is a die box bolt or whatever, we're good. However, it becomes a little bit more complicated when we have new employees that are learning new names. And it's absolutely necessary that everybody knows the names of parts so that they can describe them or be educated about them. So, Carver has a pressure block. We have a ram. For whatever reason, chromite has had a tendency to follow the words that were used most of the time with regards to the modern die stamping and plate press company's terminology. However, some of it we've also used as Carver. Track shoes. That's what they're called when it's a modern press. I don't even know what it's called in a Carver press anymore because I think everybody calls them track shoes, but I've also heard people call them dogs, but that's never been a name that's ever been used officially. When we go into the module mainly of lubrication, that's when we will be describing different terms for the press parts, as it's necessary to know the names of the press parts to be able to follow the listing of the lubrication diagrams. Otherwise, you follow a checklist, you know where the oiling of the grease point is going to be if you don't know the name of the part.